The last piece of advice I have for you in this class is that you should regularly back up your website. It's one of the most important things you can do to guard against losing all of your data. Obviously, you're not going to plan for any kind of server crashes or hacks or anything like that, so if you have regular backups, that can be an excellent way to circumvent those sorts of things. There's all sorts of different plugins that you can use to back up your website, which make it a lot easier to do the backup. Some of them are free and some of them are paid for plugins. When you're thinking about the types of plugins that you might want to consider for backups, there's a few features that you want to think about. The first one is automation. It's going to be a lot easier for you to back up your website if you don't have to think about it and if you don't have to manually back it up every time. The second option is ease of use. So depending on how tech savvy or not that you are, you will want to consider getting a backup solution that it makes it really easy to restore your WordPress website. You also want to have the ability to back up your entire site. You don't just want your database, but you want all the media files, the themes, everything that's part of your site. And then finally, support. If you have a problem when you're trying to restore your backup, you need to have a resource to turn to. Now, with those different features being said, you might find it hard to locate a free WordPress plugin. There are some out there, but you definitely need to do your homework and check out the various options that are available to you. If you want to go the paid route, one of the plugins that I recommend is Backup Buddy. Backup Buddy is a very popular premium backup plugin for WordPress. It allows you to schedule daily, weekly, or monthly backups and then store them in a variety of places. The biggest advantage to this plugin is that it's not subscription based. You license the plugin and then you can use it on the number of sites that you've specified. Here is their current pricing, and you can see that it varies in price depending on how many sites that you're using it on. Now, with this being said, there are quite a few free backup plugins as well, but they just don't have some of the features that Backup Buddy does. I use Backup Buddy on my own sites and I've been very happy with it. Some free backup software that you might want to look into are Updraft Plus, this one right here. It is a plugin that is widely used and it has a good rating. It's a very popular free backup plugin, and you can use it to back up your files to the cloud and other popular online file storage solutions. You can also back up your files to the server of your choice with FTP transfer. Updraft Plus does offer a premium version that gives you storage on the Updraft Vault server and additional backup options. Another one that you might want to look into is going to be WPDP Backup. This backup plugin backs up your database, but not your additional files. So if you want to back up your entire website, which I recommend, you're going to need to look for an alternative solution. Another backup solution that you might want to look into is called Duplicator, and this is another one that I like quite well. It's a backup solution that not only backs up all of the data, but it also duplicates your entire WordPress site. So this is a really powerful backup solution, and you can see that it's been downloaded and installed many times and has an excellent rating. This plugin will allow you to migrate, copy, or clone your entire website from one location to another, which is an excellent solution if you want to develop locally and then move your website up to another server or another location. This plugin does require that you have a little bit more technical knowledge, so if you're someone that is completely new to this or unskilled in software configuration, then this might not be the plugin for you. And one other backup solution that you might want to look into is called Backup WordPress. And this is another good option if you're looking for a free solution to backing up your WordPress site. This does require that you use PHP version 5.3.2 or later. So you probably are using that on your server, but you just need to make sure that in order to use this, that you're using a more current version of PHP. This plugin is going to back up your entire site, including all of the files of your database, and you can schedule backups as you need. It requires little to no setup and works quite well. So hopefully this gave you some options for backing up your website. As I mentioned, this is something that I highly recommend that you do on a regular basis, just in case something goes wrong. You'll have a copy of your WordPress site and you won't have to start from scratch. I really hope that you've enjoyed this course and that you've learned some new things about WordPress. If you are interested in learning more about WordPress, I hope you'll join me for one of my other web development classes. And good luck with everything and happy coding!